Hello everyone, welcome to A Clear Perspective. I'm Serene. Today I would like to discuss an incident with Tesla that has been a hot topic in China. It began with the Tesla owner complaining that the brakes did not work and caused a crash. This person even climbed on top of a car at a Tesla booth during the Shanghai Auto Show. As a result, it has caused public outrage and even Chinese media outlets joined in, collectively denouncing Tesla. On April 19th, at the Shanghai International Auto Show, a woman surnamed Zhang, wearing a white t-shirt that said "Brake lost control" in Chinese, alongside a Tesla logo, climbed onto a red Model 3 and started shouting. The video went viral. Then several Chinese state-run media such as the CCTV, the China News Agency, and the People's Daily attacked Tesla. Other media in China followed suit, and even the official WeChat account of the Central Committee of Political and Legal Affairs published an article on this issue. Then, on April 21st, Tesla made an announcement stating that it had communicated with Ms. Zhang's family and provided data on the accident. The data showed that the braking system of the car was functioning normally. However, Ms. Zhang's husband claimed that Tesla violated their personal privacy and consumer rights by releasing this data and will file a complaint with the relevant authorities. This matter seems to be an ordinary dispute between consumers and manufacturers. But I'm afraid there are two battles going on behind the scene. One is a conflict on public opinion between China and the US, and the other is a technological war between China and the US. Why do we say this is a conflict between the public opinions of China and the United States? First of all, this is not the first time that Chinese media have attacked Tesla. Not long ago, the CCP's authorities interviewed Tesla, as if Tesla had serious quality problems. However, last month, China released its annual complaint sales ratio ranking for 2020. The statistics showed the number of complaints there were for every 10,000 vehicles sold by more than 40 Chinese auto brands. Tesla topped the list of the least amount of complaints, with only 7 complaints for every 100,000 vehicles sold. And at the bottom of the list is BYD. For every 100,000 cars sold, 360 complaints were received, 51 times higher than Tesla. So, this wave of attacks on Tesla is probably not related to Tesla's quality at all. It is purely political, and it intends to turn the public's dislike of Tesla into disgust and hatred for America. We have seen a large number of Chinese people leaving comments on Tesla's official Weibo page along the lines of "Go back to the US." This is another round of brainwashing by the CCP and breeds hatred for the United States. The second goal of the CCP is for Huawei to replace Tesla. Huawei, a former favorite of the CCP, was very quiet for a while because its cell phone sales were in trouble. It was even rumored at one point that Huawei started to expand into pig farming in order to survive. According to Strategy Analytics, global smartphone shipment increased 24% in the first quarter of 2021. Samsung remains the largest vendor. It shipped 77 million smartphones, accounting for 23% of the market. Apple is second and Xiaomi is third. The fourth is Oppo. But where is Huawei? It used to sell more smartphones than Apple, just shy of Samsung. Huawei once vowed to surpass Samsung in 2020 as the largest cell phone vendor. But now it has fallen out of the top 5. The main reason is that after the Huawei chip was restricted, the supply of its flagship phone dropped dramatically. This indicates that the supply for China's high-tech national enterprise is held in the hands of the United States. Once America stops supplying chips, the company might even go bankrupt. Huawei quickly shifted its focus to automobiles after they were crashed in the smartphone market. Instead of launching its independent brand of electric vehicles, Huawei decided to work with other manufacturers in a Huawei Insight partnership. The newly launched electric car Alpha S is one of them, and its market price is similar to Tesla. From this perspective, its goal is obviously to compete with Tesla. By sheer coincidence, the Huawei Alpha S was officially unveiled on April 17th and had its first auto show, which is the same auto show where Ms. Zhang made a big fuss at Tesla's booth. There is no doubt that Tesla's branding, quality, and price firmly places it at the top of the Chinese electric vehicle market, and it still continues to expand. Occupying the electric vehicles market is one of the CCP's goals in advancing itself. The CCP certainly does not want China, the world's largest market, to be monopolized by Tesla. These days, we have seen some videos on the internet showing places that do not allow Tesla to park. Some places even have police blocking all Tesla cars from getting on the highway because of the allegedly poor quality of Tesla brakes. The last thing that the CCP wants out of the Tesla incident is Tesla's data. One of the main reasons for the attacks from the media is for Tesla to release the data as soon as possible. The CCP has wanted to steal Tesla's secrets for a long time. On the 22nd, the China Association of Automobile Manufacturers issued a statement on the Tesla incident. They suggested that the government should revise and create relevant regulations and standards for data involving intelligent vehicles and improve the system for data regulation regarding these vehicles by adopting a multi-centered data-keeping model. Basically, it just means that the data for foreign companies like Tesla cannot be stored entirely in the US. They want to have the data for the Chinese market to be kept in China. Tesla's global vice president Grace Tao admitted recently that Tesla is building a data center in China, which is expected to be completed by the second quarter this year. The data center is owned by Tesla, but other Chinese companies are also involved. So it seems like Elon Musk is playing with fire. Will the CCP end up leaving him alone? Let's wait and see. Next, I want to talk about the new bill. On April 21st, the U.S. Senate Foreign Affairs Committee passed the Strategic Competition Act of 2021 by a vote of 21-1. It is a bill that has gained much bipartisan support. The bill addresses the current competition between the U.S. and China, ensuring that the U.S. has a competing chance. The 281-page bill contains various themes, including the People's Republic of China leveraging its political, diplomatic, economic, military, technological, and ideological power to become a global competitor of the United States. Also, it is now clear that China is pursuing state-led economic policies, an increasingly authoritarian governance model through increased restrictions on personal freedoms, and an aggressive and assertive foreign policy. The bill proposes multiple countermeasures. We will soon see whether the House and Senate will pass the bill. And at this week's Boao Forum, Xi Jinping gave a speech saying that China will never try to gain hegemony over the world, nor will it expand or seek spheres of influence or engage in an arms race, no matter how advanced the country becomes. I think we are all tired of hearing the same propaganda that the CCP has been spewing. The CCP has preached this countless times, yet their actions have been the exact opposite. For example, the CCP has said that Hong Kong should be governed by the Hong Kong people and that it will have a high degree of autonomy. However, the CCP has been suppressing peaceful protesters in the streets and is suppressing freedom in Hong Kong through the national security law. In this situation, no matter what you say, people will view it with suspicion. Like Pompeo said, distrust and verify. Xi's speech is also challenging America's position as a leader. He said, "We must not let the rules set by one or a few countries be imposed on others, or allow unilateralism pursued by certain countries to set the pace for the whole world. In fact, it's not important who makes the rules. What's important is whether the rules are fair or not." Lastly, we would like to remind our viewers again that our platform may be restricted on social media. We would like to recommend the YouMaker platform to everyone. Our videos are available on YouMaker. Please subscribe and we hope to see you there. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.